Anytime I speak about Palestinian human rights or against the war in Iran, somebody eventually shows up with, "Don't you know they throw people like you off buildings over there?" Yeah, Jeff, I've heard that one like 4,000 times. And why does it always feel like some of you are salivating when you say that? Anyway. People also say it like they've uncovered some kind of fatal flaw in my worldview. No, my position is pretty simple. Human rights don't stop being human rights when the people involved have beliefs I disagree with. I don't think that civilians deserve to die just because some people who live in that area have bad opinions. The part that always gets me, though, is the assumption that I've never thought about religious fundamentalism. Motherfucker, I grew up in it. I've spent a good chunk of my life watching what happens when people become convinced that they should get to decide how everybody else lives. And that's actually why their argument doesn't work here. There are Muslim politicians in the United States right now who openly support trans rights. There are Christian politicians who do too. So maybe the bigger issue is not so much the religion as it is the fundamentalist versions of it. Because queer and trans people are facing real dangers right here at home because of it. We've spent years now listening to Christian politicians, pundits, and activists tell the public that we're dangerous, corrupting children, destroying society, whatever the fuck the slogan of the week happens to be. And eventually somebody decides that they're going to be the hero of that story, and then queer and trans people end up paying the price. Sometimes the ultimate price. And there's always this weird expectation that I should be grateful. Like, sure, people are targeting you here, but have you considered somebody else might be even worse? That's a hell of a sales pitch. Because queer and trans people are already getting hurt here. So when people who support politicians fueling that hostility suddenly want to lecture me about anti-LGBTQ plus extremism somewhere else, forgive me if I don't find that concern entirely convincing. I know religious fundamentalism is the dangerous thing. That's exactly why I oppose it wherever I see it. What I don't do is decide that civilians deserve to suffer because extremists exist among them. Because my thoughts on human rights are that they are universal. That we all deserve to be able to live safely in this world.